Mario Lopez.
What's up, y'all? Mario and Courtney Lopez joining us on Zoom. Our dear friend, the incredible Lisa Vanderpump. How are you, Lisa?
I'm good. Thank you for having me. I miss you guys, actually.
We miss you too.
You've just done so much over the years to help us with the Vanderpump Dog Foundation, hosting our gala. And of course, we can't have the gala again just yet, but things are getting better. But it's been a real struggle to keep the foundation going. So to have World Dog Day again is just fantastic. The city is supporting us, and it's all about celebrating our four-legged, furry friends.
I love that you persevere and have a show must go on attitude. And this Saturday, you're doing just that. The 5th annual Vanderpump Dog Foundation World Dog Day. For people who may not be familiar, break the event down.
Yeah, it's on August the 7th, this Saturday, between 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. at West Hollywood Park behind Tom Tom. We have a red carpet from 11 to 12:30 for a lot of our kind of people that we work with, a lot of people on Vanderpump Rules and a few celebrities supporting us, which is great. And we have a doggy fashion show. I think we have adoptions, we have doggy obstacle courses, food trucks, doggy vendors. Just if you're a dog lover, it's the place to be. It's a lot of work the Vanderpump Dog Foundation put together, but it really is a celebration that day. So yeah, we're excited to get back into it. And I have to say, keeping the Vanderpump Dog Foundation going, because we've rescued over 2,500 dogs. I think we're up to 20. Actually, I think we're up to 2,400. We've managed to raise a lot of money this year on Cameo. I personally have raised $250,000 just for the foundation. I have done something like 1,400 cameos. So if anybody's tried to book me and I haven't got to them, it's been like a race. But yeah, it's raised a lot of money for the Dog Foundation to keep going.
That's
incredible. Rescue never stops, pandemic or not,
That's incredible. But you have a new show on Peacock that is about Vanderpump Dogs. How's that show going to work?
Oh, that's just fantastic. It's just really poignant. It's feel good factor. It's about matching the right person with the right, four-legged person. And it's been beautiful and it's been really well received. So that's just been a blessing as well. But you guys have got to come. I really want you to come.
I know. I told him about it.
They've got me so busy, Lisa, with work or anything. But no, my wife can go. You should go.
Well, can you bring dogs there, or is it just?
Oh, absolutely. There's going to be kissing booths and pet portraits and live pet portrait painters. People love bringing their dogs and their kids. I would wear a mask still, even if you're vaccinated. I'd wear a mask. But it's a feel-good factor. It's just a wonderful day. And we have incredible sponsors, like Zappos and Hill Food and MASH Animal Hospital that help us out with so many of our rescues, So it really is a day for celebration.
I was seeing in the news not too long ago, Lisa, and I thought about you actually, that I believe this administration was trying to block dogs from coming to the country, regardless if they're being rescued or not. And I know you've tried to pressure the White House before, specifically with China in their Ulan Dog Festival. Have you made any leeway with the Biden administration? And have you heard about that new mandate that might be coming?
I know, that's a worry for us. I mean, we do have, even right now, I think about 400 dogs in our sanctuary in China, which is, they were just dogs that we've got a lot of people on the ground over there, and Dr. John Sesser, and, would be over there all the time pulling dogs off the truck that were about to be tortured, slaughtered. So we've ended up with hundreds of dogs. Right now, I think we've got 400. Look, even if they stay there, they're happy dogs. They're not in cages. They're in runs. They're living a good life. If you follow us on vanderpumpdogs.org, I mean, it's run through donations and us supporting it. I don't know what's going to happen right now. I think everything is so up in the air. I mean, for us to bring them over as Yulin ambassadors and to keep doing what we're doing will be a blessing. But I mean, I can't save every dog and bring every dog from internationally. We've got a problem here as it is.
Right. No, you're right.
We can get our hands on in China. Absolutely. We support. And the Yulin Dog Meat Festival, as you know, we passed, resolution 501 with Congressman L.C. Hastings, who sadly just passed. it's it's much more condensed now. It's not the same that it was. We have boots on the ground over there, so I know it was very different this year to how it has been. So we're getting there. We're not there yet. There's other awful situations going on all over the world, but we're getting there. We're spreading the message.
Nice. You're incredible. You're incredible. I know season 9 is coming soon of Vanderpump, right? Vanderpump Rules. I love that show. What can we expect?
Well, I mean, I have to say there were a few more kind of adult stories. Some of them have grown up, some not so much.
They've had babies.
Yes, and it was a slightly different flavor this season, but it's still very intense and very convoluted. I think one of the successful components about Vanderpump Rules is the fact that it's the authenticity of these relationships that have been so entwined for so many years. It drives a lot of feelings. Mm-hmm. I think it's a great season because I always go into it thinking, okay, what's going to happen this year? But it always happens. And they always kind of, these kids have some of them aren't kids anymore, have no problem expressing themselves. And it's a great season, a lot of feel-good moments, a lot of celebration, but still it did get a bit sticky, I have to say.
And I know some of the characters or the people in the cast aren't back because of things that happened. Do you feel like their presence was missed?
Well, the thing is, it's a little bit of an evolving show. I mean, we have people that have joined the cast, people like Lala that joined the cast kind of a third of the way through. James Kennedy wasn't an original cast member. We have Randall, we have Raquel, we've seen. So, yes, and we've lost some across the way, but I think it was the right decision. It was Bravo's decision. Listen, I wish some of them had learned from their mistakes and we'd seen that growth on camera, but it was their decision. So we just kind of had to deal with it. But certainly we were a very large cast to start with, if you think about it.
Yes.
So there's just as many complications as there was, that's for sure.
Well, I'm still waiting for my invitation to be the hostess.
I would love that. Are you kidding me? I don't think you could handle it.
You know what? I probably couldn't. I waitressed and I was terrible. Luckily, my brother was the manager and he didn't fire me because it was nepotism. But other than that, I would have been fired. You would not like me.
I don't think you want this job.
No.
It seemed like for a minute there, everyone was getting pregnant and sort of moving on, which I guess you got to have new blood because there's nothing sadder than an aging hipster, people that hang out at the club a little too.
I know Courtney's very good at getting pregnant. I mean, how many times?
I heard
every time I see you, you're pregnant.
I heard
not right now. I know my dress is loose, but
I heard one of the cast member babies is going to bartend this year. I don't know if that's true or not.
The baby bartenders.
Yeah.
You know what? It's a fabulous season. I think I'm very much in a mentor kind of position with a lot of them, trying to start things on their own. But yeah, it's just these people are so kind of connected to each other emotionally. It certainly does always kick off for sure.
Mm-hmm. Well, congratulations.
You'll love it.
I'm sure everyone will. And again, congrats on everything you've got going on, both in front of the camera and behind the camera. And vanderpumpdogs.org for all the information on Lisa's World Dog Day event and all the info on how you can help Lisa save even more dogs. So nice to see you. Thank you so much for taking the time to check in.
I know you guys look great and I really, really missed you. I count you, as really one of our kind of just very close couples and you just do so much for us. So I want to thank you, really.
On with Mario Lopez.